I've been using them for the last couple days as I go from hotel to hotel. They look like just black gloves, but they are so cool. They're actually called the writer's gloves. And I am hitting buttons with my computer and using the mouse. Last night, all week, I've been using my phone. There is no delay. There's no latency. You know, like when you put gloves on and you're trying to text someone, it just doesn't work. You just cannot do it at all. When you're trying to like press keys and things like that, it does not work. What Ben has done with the writer's glove is create a glove that is perfect for those that, you know, maybe you work in a cold office. Maybe you are, you're outside and you got to be texting. Maybe you're on a job site and you gotta, you're texting somebody an order or whatever that it is, or you're at a cold conference like I've been all week, and I'm, hitting up the Uber drivers and, where's the next thing that we're going to, or sharing information. I love these gloves, and Ben was amazing and sent me like every size under the planet, so I got to test them all. I'm wearing the large size, so if that helps you with sizing at all, the large fit perfectly. They look great because I wear black t-shirts and like black sweaters every single day, so it fits into that mold. And I am a big fan of what they have created over here. And Marcy, I'd love to gonna get your feedback too. I know you were just scrolling the phone. Like, yeah, it's amazing because I've worn many gloves. I can't use a phone ever. And somehow Ben cracked the code. So really exciting.
He really did, because I have tried, I can't even remember the name of them, but there are gloves out there that you can use your phone, but it's one fingertip that gives you that ability. So you're limited to the one. I have not had much luck with those. What he's done so brilliantly, and then the other option, of course, is that they have the gloves that keep your hand warm, but they're fingerless. So it cuts off right here, and that's no good because your finger. For me, it's always my fingertips that get so cold. So why I have an extra special appreciation for these gloves is that I have something called, and I'm guessing, and I would love for you guys to actually chime in on the chat and let me know. I have something called Raynaud's syndrome. And that is sort of a circulation issue that many women have, up to 20% of women. So it's much more common in women than men. But my fingertips will literally, for some reason, I don't know what it is about the grocery store, and I don't even have to be in the freezer aisle. It's something about the grocery store. When I go in there, the tips of my fingers would literally turn white, sometimes purple, because they get so cold. So when I saw these and I was reading about what they do, these are staying in my purse at all times, because when I'm in the grocery store, I do like to check my list and all of that. And I could never wear mittens with my cold fingers because I couldn't be on my phone. So this solves the problem. They're very high quality. He was very mindful to not put any seams on the fingers, which a lot of gloves have seams there. So when you're using it on your phone, when you're using it on your keyboard, you can actually feel the keys. Like you have full tactile sensation when you're wearing these, yet they're keeping your hand warm. And he's an author himself, and he lives in Minnesota. And evidently when he came up with the idea, he was freezing cold on a deadline and his fingers were so cold. And he had those mittens that I just mentioned where it's cut off at the fingertips, and just realized there has to be a better way. And so he went to work and came up with these, and so smart. I'm very grateful, Ben.
Very grateful. And the chat's been going off as you've been talking. Cressa Peterson chimed in, one of our favorites. She was saying she has the same thing as you, Marcy. She's had it for like 30 years. Yeah. And then Ben chimed in that they're endorsed by the Raynaud's Association, which is really cool that he's been able to do that. Even other chats of just like, at the work, some offices are freezing, right? I haven't had that challenge in a long time, but I know some people work in an office and every day, in the middle of the summer, it's 90 degrees out, but they're in like trench coats because it's so cold. This is going to keep your hands warm, allow you to get all your work done. So, whether you're in a cold situation, like this is like perfect timing, right? We're mid-January right now. It's cold everywhere. This is definitely something that, you should get for yourself. Get a couple pairs, have one in the car, have one in your purse, have one in your desk drawer. I just really love what they have been doing here. $30 for a pair, retail price, but you guys, because you're at Grommet, you're not going to pay that. Of course, you're going to get these gloves for only $24 when you head on over to the Grommet, get out your phone and get out the camera app. that I can do now, because I can like swipe and just do everything, as Marcy said, like very, very receptive. There's no delay, nothing on that side. Open up your camera, snap a picture of that QR code that's over in the corner, and it is going to take you to his page right here on the Grommet as I'm pulling it up. Check it out. Give them an upvote. Hit this button right here. That's going to give you an upvote. It's going to get you 20% off of not just the Writer's Club, but any product that you upvote here on Grommet today. But Ben, amazing job. Super happy for you. I'm really excited that we got you on Grommet. Hopefully we send you a lot of shoppers this week, as you're building something very, very cool. So great job, Ben.
Great.
Love that. All right. Moving into the next product of the